Action.
So I do, for the first question, it says, is fleeing from your home, refugee, different from leaving for a better life, immigrant? So I think it is different. Like you said, a refugee, you're basically trying to get out of the place that you're in. And being an immigrant, you're basically wanting to go to another country or another place to live, to have a better life.
Who's next? Nice catch.
So whenever you're a refugee, you have to leave. It's like a thing, like whenever my mom tells me there are things that you need and things that you want. So, so refugees, like they need to leave. Like they're trying to fight for their life. And immigrants, like it's not a need, it's a want. There are other people who need to leave for more serious reasons.
Very good.
Although you said, yeah, like refugees are leaving because they need to get out because they could die. But some immigrants are also in that situation because they get affiliated with the gangs or gangs go after them or after their families. I just feel like some immigrants or some immigrant situations need to be stepped up to the level of refugee because there could be gang wars going on, a war could start. I feel like, yeah, they are different because some just want to leave to go into America. It kind of put a bad name on the others who really need to get out because they are in serious danger as opposed to just wanting to get a better life.
Nice job, Tessa.
Mike.
Okay, so back to like what she said, they both are technically like trying to have like a better life when they leave their country and trying to get to the USA or wherever they're trying to get to. Because like a refugee is leaving because they're fending for their life, like what she said. But same thing with an immigrant, they're also trying to make a better life because if not, they could die in some way, shape, or form. So.
Remember, you do want everybody to speak a little bit if we're shooting for the air.
So basically, like what they were saying, like some immigrants they need to be like up to the level of a refugee because a lot of immigrants do want a better life because of the same reason refugees, because people are trying to kill them because of them being in gangs and all that. So they're just looked at differently because they're classified as immigrants and not refugees. So. It was to Kalia.
It's good. Okay. Well, like of course, I also agree that there is a difference between leaving for a better life and fleeing for like safety or for your. I'm not a camera person, okay, but like fleeing from your home and leaving for a better life because some people. I don't know how to put it, but it's like also in the book it was shown like one person. I can't give it like an exact example, but in the book it was. Can I?
Oh yeah,
okay.
absolutely.
Yeah, in Enrique's journey, it was when Enrique went. I forgot where, but he wanted to go beg for some food, but apparently in the town, some guy he tried to help another migrant, and he was brutally attacked and possibly raped. And because of that one person, everybody else, they were like, they turned their backs on them because of their own safety. Because of course, like you gotta think about yourself before you put like other people first, like your safety. And I think that's like for other places that some people, like refugees, when they flee from their problems, they bring some problems with them. And people want to draw a line to where like what like the extent of your problems to like when you can come in. Like say you just leaving because drugs or because you're having troubles at home, well then those things they can be fixed and stuff. But like say you're running from gangs, people killing you, that's like you're running from fear for your life. So that gives you like probable cause. And immigration, and usually like people come to like places like America because they want a better life or they're looking for better opportunities and stuff. And like Caitlin said, that's more of a want than a need. And I think we need to think about people's needs before wants.
Wow, pretty good.
What's going on?
I like that.
We'll give,
So, I forgot.
yeah, if you want to naturally do that, go for it. Anybody else want to say anything on question 1? Yeah, yeah.
So, you can talk it.
Nice toss. Yeah.
Okay, so number 2 says, are some refugees more deserving than others? Well, I wouldn't say that some are like more deserving than others. I think that some people like have their own, like, some people have it, they may have it tougher than others, but they may not be more deserving. Like, everybody has their own problems, but they may not know like how bad another problem is. So they may need help just as much as somebody else. Just, I don't know. Here you go.
I don't even know what to say. I'll just.
Yeah.
So I think it depends, because some refugees are like going away because they might have did something wrong, and if the police get them or something, they might execute them. And some of them are running because they want them for work or anything. So I feel like it's different because it depends something you want to do and something you don't want to do. So like I don't know if you want to do, but you might want to kill the person. So you might be running from that, then going into war, and you don't want to do that. So.
Okay, no, very good. Very good.
So back to what she said, if you think you can't stay where you are because you're gonna die, that's a good reason to leave your country to go to the USA. But like, yeah, sure, there are better reasons to go. Like, you've been beaten for like the past month and you can't handle it anymore. They could kill you the next time it happens. Yeah, that's probably a better reason than like there's gang members coming to your door every single day and who knows when they might pull the trigger on you. Yeah, there's different reasons for leaving. There's more serious reasons for leaving, but if you think you shouldn't be there because you might die, that's a good enough reason to leave. So there's not really a deserving factor in it. It's more of like, should you, or if you're gonna die or not when you're doing it.
Did you want?
Yeah. So basically, I'm agreeing with what he said, because it's not really a deserving factor. It's just the situation that you're in specifically. Because the category of refugees is someone who needs to flee for their life, for their own safety. So obviously something serious is happening where their lives are at stake, which is basically kind of, you can word it differently based off your situation. People are coming to my door threatening me. There's a war going on. Been beaten. In the end, your life is still on the line when you are a refugee and not just an immigrant. So there is quite no deserving factor. It's more of what situation you're in and how serious it can get. Because all refugees need a better place to be, obviously, if they are a refugee. That's just kind of in the title.
Tenía una pregunta, la vamos a hacer en español. Hay gente en Venezuela que merecen una oportunidad de venir aquí. ¿Cómo va la vida ahorita en Venezuela?
You want me to talk about the whole situation?
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, like, if you have lived in Venezuela, like, you basically just have to be there to actually realize how bad it is. Because, like, just by saying it by words, like, you wouldn't really believe it. But the problem over there is, like, you can't really live over there. First of all, there's no food. You go to the supermarket and, like, you can't find absolutely anything, and the prices are ridiculous. Like, nobody has that amount of money to get, I don't know, like, a little package of water bottles. Like, just that. And, like, if you have a job, like, it's not really worth it because they don't pay you enough. Like, another factor is, like, your safety over there. Like, you can't be out of your house later than, like, 7 p.m., which is stupid because, like, so many people have, like, you know, like, emergencies and stuff. If you get out, it gets worse. Like, anybody could kill you, just, like, rob your phone or anything. And it's, like, it's just stupid. And it's not only, like, for example, like immigrants that they're, like, running away from their country. Like, there could be, like, wars and stuff and, like, gangs, but it's not only that. Like, if it gets to to the level of like what Venezuela is right now, it's like the government doesn't do absolutely anything for it, like, so you have really no option.
Thank you. Actually, thank you for talking about that.
Darn it, I knew you were coming.
What do you think about this issue, Gary?
Like the refugees or the
Yeah.
Venezuela?
Oh, either one.
I'll just go with the refugees.
Yeah.
Like what she said, I don't really think that like it's like deserving or anything, cause like I guess like all people fleeing like for a better thing do deserve stuff. So I don't really think that it's like that they are more deserving. I mean, I know like they're running from like getting killed, but like lots of people are also running to come over here for safety. So I mean, I don't really think it's like they win, they lose. I just think, well, if like you want to come to the country for like a better life, I think you should just come to the country for a better life.
All right. People on the outside, give them a hand. Yeah, not bad.